Christy, and I don't think I'm gonna. By the way, fam, if any of my family members are watching this, I don't think that I'll be able to make the family reunion because, a, I don't have any money right now to travel, and two, um, I don't have any money. There's just no. I don't know how I would get there. I'm still trying in my mind, but I hadn't made any like effort. I still have a lot that I'm doing while I'm here, getting things together. I'm still doing some job searching. I got some good ones lined up, trying to get those all my ducks in a row. Granny, I just want to make you proud. I want to make you proud that you did instill some things inside of me, and they will blossom, they will flourish, and you'll see them. So, just still on um, that road to maturity. Growing up, I never felt like I did it. I just need to just grow up, and it's part of growing up. Even though I'm 32, there's still a lot of growing up to do. Even though I'm 32, there's still a lot of growing up to do. Even though I'm 32, there's still a lot of growing up to do. To do. Even though I'm 32, there's still a lot of growing up to do. To do. Even though I'm 32, there's still a lot of growing up to do. Ooh, ooh. Okay, stop. I was been very creative mode. There's some things I have in my back pocket that I'm gonna start working on pretty soon. So y'all be looking out for that. One of them is a one of them is an SWV mixtape. I'm going to attempt to kind of remix all the songs, sing some of them, and even try to get maybe Coco to sing on some of the tracks, and just keep getting better and better and better. So I think I want to remix the first album, their whole first album, every single song, and I want to remix it in two ways. One, remix the music. Two, remix the words, because obviously there are some words that are just got to you have to what. Don't be trying to cut off on me. I still want to play. The other one is Young Praise, an album, a Young Praise album, cover of songs that we did in Young Praise. Like one of them was, it was the one that I was thinking about. I'm trying to turn this music down so I can hear it in my mind. We sang, what song was that we sang? It was one song I was like, oh, we could remix that. That would be freaking awesome. But we could definitely remix like No Other Choice. Oh, I have no other choice but to trust you. That's all I can do. Ooh, I have no other choice but to believe. Ooh, I have no other choice but to trust you. Ooh, that's all I can do. Ooh, I have no other choice but to believe. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Ooh, I thought that I was strong enough. I thought I knew enough to make my way. I just messed up the words. Hey, hey, hey. There it is. I thought that I was strong enough. I thought I knew enough to handle myself. Ooh, that song was so minister. I didn't realize the problems, the struggle was between my will and yours. Now I'm giving up my will for yours. I'm totally depending on you. Please come through. I have no other choice but to trust you. choice. All I can do. Boom, 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 no other choice but to believe. I 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 believe. Ooh, I have no other choice but to trust you. Ooh, all I can do. No, 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 I am no other choice but to believe. Oh no, what happened? I just spaced out. Oh, that was good. You know, like remix it and like change up the how the phrasing and the beat a little bit, and I think just add a little bit more flavor. You know, make it more studio kind of instead of live. And that'd be cool. So maybe a live element in some parts. I think that would be awesome because we had such an awesome group. I was on YouTube the other day watching some of our clips, and I was like, man, we had an awesome group. And by the way, shout out to Twin Jermaine. What's up, bro? That's why I changed my name to Germano because it just sounds weird to say Jermaine to somebody that you know that's your name. You got to change it up. Germano, J Roller, you know, Jimmy Swagger, something. Not Jermaine because it just feels weird. So I just call him Twin. Anyway, because we got the same name. So, what else? Been on my meds. You know, I'm still believing for the promise of healing in my life, but I want to be in a place where I'm completely healed. Like, you know, like that's not even a big deal because there's so many other places in my life that I need healing. You know, I don't just need healing for some measly disease that can be treated with pills. Like I need healing from strongholds, mental strongholds that Satan has placed in my head, and as I've gotten older in my physical body, these strongholds have taken precedence over a lot of my decision making skills, and so now that I'm in a place of instruction, in a teachable place of being instructed, it's just time for me to grow in some leaps and some bounds, and I'm really excited about it too, because I know that if I do it, my whole perspective on life will just be increased, and because of that, my joy is going to increase. Because of that, my faith is going to increase. I mean, I'm going to go to the next glory, and I'm excited about that because there's so many people who are bound, who are lost, and who are they need to see that there's still hope, that God is still working in someone's life, and they're what Whitney and Mariah say, there can be miracles when you believe. I don't know why I had to sing it, but that's what singers do. They just get caught. So I didn't get caught that time. I stopped. And when you believe, anything can happen. I'm watching Wimbledon right now. Venus won the first round, and she's been struggling over the last some years. Obviously, the Sjogren's having to mentally fight that and physically manage it. Um, See, people don't know that a disease ain't just something that comes in your body and cause your immune system to whatever different types of disease it is. But mine, I know what mine is. It gets into your brain as well. Like, I mean, basically your mind. I mean, your mindset has to change. Like, it changes everything. You can't see this. You can't see the same. You can't do the same thing. You become insane. You're like, okay, well, I have to change something up because obviously I'm killing myself. And so, like, my whole life has changed, and it's been in this process of like a. I feel like I'm in a gold mine. Like, like I'm being just pressed. It's like an oppressing process in a place of just God is just like pushing me, pushing me, and pushing me. I'm just like, okay, and it's like I'm under pressure having to grow. You know, Chizo did a great job of making me a director of clinical marketing. Our putting clinical marketing skills in me. I mean, he even hired um, someone who a marketing business consultant, a marketing consultant, something like that. Basically, the guy just he just drilled me. It put me under so much pressure, and oh my gosh, it was like it was. I just didn't like that, because I was working and I feel like I'm absorbing all of the clinical information and the medical jargon that I needed to understand how to communicate to these healthcare professionals who, this is not a game. They really need to know if you know what you're talking about. If you're going out and talking, saying that your company is better than other companies, and so I needed to know. I learned a lot. So, but under that pressure, I mean, I broke. I mean, oh my gosh, wow, I can't believe I remember this. I mean, I got mad, I got upset, and I left the room. I mean, it was like Tizo saw that I needed to grow because he grew. It's basically make decisions and live with them. If you make some bad decisions, you just go make some bad decisions. But you gotta live. You gotta make decisions, and you gotta be able to know whenever you made a bad decision to correct it. Give it to God, cast your care, correct it. Jesus died for you to live, so live. And if you make great decisions, obviously you know you're gonna reap what you sow. It doesn't matter where you make good or bad decisions. You're gonna reap what you sow. So just make decisions and deal with the consequences, whether they be good or bad, or or teach them. I see it now as when I make a bad decision, God takes that as an opportunity to use it as a teachable moment for me. So basically, sometimes He put me in situations where I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it now. I've learned my lesson, teacher. So, I think that's it. Because I'm talking. I've talked a lot, but I'm in a good place. I may go back to school. This coming fall. Getting back into childcare. I may explore that avenue in more depth. Maybe we'll see because I'm really good with children. Um, what's another one? Um, oh yes, yes. Okay, and yeah, I just got a lot of praise and worship. I still am. That's just a huge. Oh, being able to be a part of a praise and worship team. That's just. Oh gosh, I just Anyway, it's something that you just. It's something I need. So I'm still seeking that, and I think that's about it. So hopefully this is a good video for you guys to get caught up on me. Um, Still alive, still kicking. God is still good, and I'm still breathing and learning and growing. And I'm looking at the wrong area over here. I feel like my cousin Erica. She'd be looking at the wrong area and look like she's looking at something else, and she's not looking. Because when you look in the camera, it's like you're looking at you. Like I'm looking at you right now. See, pointing at you. See, why'd you smile? Oh, anyway. So yes, I think that's about it. Bye.